Demi here. Now today I have a follow-up story to my Anthem story I did about 2 weeks ago. Now in case you don't know, Anthem was getting Anthem Next, which was a revamp of Anthem which had a very bad launch. Anthem Next was supposed to fix all that, like how they did with No Man's Sky. It was basically a No Man's Sky update in a way. About 2 weeks ago, EA CEOs and BioWare CEOs and executives and investors, all that usual business sort of stuff, we're going to talk about should they continue with Anthem Next. This had many Anthem fans, well, the remaining Anthem fans, very worried. They were right to be worried. Today, EA has made their decision. And I said back in the original Anthem video that I did 2 weeks ago. I can't remember how long it was, but it was like a week or 2 weeks ago. I said, whatever the decision they make, I am going to cover it on this YouTube channel. So here I am today. Now we're going to get into this article and find out what is going on with Anthem Next. Okay, so EA cancels Anthem's big revamp, but will keep the game running. EA will not move forward with Anthem Next. After putting a pin in short-term updates and expansions focused on longer-term redesign of the game, EA announced today that it will be cancelling its planned revamp of the game, Anthem, called Anthem Next. That is pretty bad news if you're an Anthem fan. I just want to say, you were promised it's Anthem Next, and now they're like, nah, sorry. But the company plans to keep Anthem live service running as it exists today. In the spirit of transparency and closure, we wanted to share that we've made a difficult decision to stop our development work on Anthem, aka Anthem Next, BioWare executive producer Christian Daly said in a recent blog post. We will, however, continue to keep Anthem live service running as it exists today. BioWare does have other projects in the works, including Dragon Age 4, according to Bloomberg's Jason Schreier. The small team that was working on Anthem's redesign will now be working on the sequel of Dragon Age. Exactly how I predicted, they would move them to another team. And as you can see, we've got a Twitter post here saying update on Anthem from Christian Daly. Anthem launched nearly 2 years ago and was met with poor reviews, with the main criticisms deeming of lack of content, subpar story and repetitive gameplay. A year following its release, BioWare said it was invested in improving the game with seasonal updates, but then last year General Manager Casey Hudson said it would pause short-term updates to reinvent the entire game. It was reported last May that an incubation team of about 30 people were tasked with working on Anthem Next. With support for Anthem ending, BioWare's open world shooter will not receive a second chance. It is quite common for games to struggle at launch, but several have turned things around thanks to frequent updates, which was the case for Final Fantasy X1V and No Man's Sky. That is pretty much the end for Anthem. It's all over now. I don't think this game's going to get any more updates. Like, let's just be honest here. It's done. And this will probably be the last time I talk about Anthem, because I don't really see any more news coming out about Anthem. If it does, I will keep you covered with all the Anthem updates. However, I think this is it, everyone. I have heard on the internet that a lot of Anthem fans are pissed, and they are rightly so pissed. This is bad news. You were promised Anthem Next, and then it's like, nah, sorry. That's a pretty big blow to the groin, if you ask me. What do I think of this? I think it's bullshit. They should just continue with Anthem Next. But sadly, the suits and CEOs and the executives and the investors probably think it's not worth it. Ultimately, they get to decide what happens with games and what doesn't. It is sad, but that is how gaming works. The suits run everything, and the suits have decided no Anthem Next. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy this Anthem story. I don't know how you're going to enjoy it. It's pretty bad news, to be honest. However, that's pretty much it for Anthem. If anything else comes out about Anthem, I will cover it on this YouTube channel. However, I don't think there will be, because support for this game, by the sounds of it, is ending anyway. If you do like the content I bring out, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, as well as comment down below and what do you think of this cancelling Anthem next. And as always, make sure to comment and share to all your friends, and I will see you all next time. This is Demi Jack, and it's been real. I'll be back probably tomorrow. Anyway, bye.